Night Prowl. Hey everybody, Old Man Alchemist back with another episode in our Dune Awakening adventure. Before we get started, quick word of thanks to all of our subscribers who've been helping the channel to grow. We're marching steadily towards our goal of 100 subscribers, so if you're new here or have been here before and did not, please go ahead and subscribe. It will help me out a lot. And also crush that like button and do that also for all the other content providers you visit, because that helps push everyone's videos out into the algorithm. Even one is going to help. So we're here in eastern Vermillius Gap, and we have 86% of the area done, and it looks like we have 11 camps to go, and I think that's 2 of them right down there. And I'm probably gonna wait for this guy to go through. I don't think there's anybody coming over here, but I don't know what that search pattern is. And the day is coming on quickly. And nice work on their new UI. This is the first time I've logged on since the big patch they did, I think 1.20.10 or whatever the hell it is, or is it 1.20.20? I have no idea. But so far so good. I like some of the improvements that they've done. And we are just, there's one, it looks like, because when I'm on my map, I don't see anything in this area. So let me just look around real quick. These Sardaukar guys are getting ready to go. I don't know. There's a camp there too, I think. There's something in there. I'm not sure what's in there. But we're going to find out in just a sec. And then we're going to hit those 2 camps that are right over there. I'm not sure what this is.
Who's that? Where is everybody? Enemy in sight.
Eyes on target.
Well, this did not give me a found camp icon. I don't know why. I tell you, this game keeps state like a bad dream sometimes.
Identify yourself.
It's me, Death. Do you not have anything here? You poor bastards. Huh. All right. Let's look over here and here. We've been over there, but we'll fly over there again.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
All right, it looks like the day is coming. So we're going to put down our tent. That's someone's building claim, I think. This is not a good place for, but for now, we'll stay in here and ride out the storm.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
baby Lagaifa. It's time to rest. Alright. Let's listen to some music. And I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. What happened to the music?
A seasoned crew chief goes missing from an iconic harvester, and nothing is as it seems.
Okay, we're
In
going to listen to
tale
this.
of intrigue, betrayal, and deadly ambition, the sands of Arrakis hide many secrets. Join us now as we begin to unravel the dark and mysterious truth behind the disappearance of crew chief Jarek Thorne. It's Death on the Titan, Episode 1, Eye of the Storm.
It was my first time on the Sand Titan, but I knew it well. Everyone did. It was the last of the old Venport Demeter 4 super harvesters. A 6-deck factory harvester with a rebuilt Dyrmidium centrifuge. A rust-hued colossus that had become more than its well-worn constituent parts. The Sand Titan had become a symbol of the Spice Miners Guild itself. Its silhouette was a well-known and comforting sight upon the dunes. But I wasn't there for the tour. I'd followed a long and circuitous route from Transport Thopter to Transport Thopter as I worked my way into the deep desert where the Sand Titan roamed. As a senior ombudsman for the Spice Miners Guild, it was my job to solve problems and make sure that the spice kept flowing. The spice wasn't flowing, though. The Sand Titan had been pinned down between two storm fronts and had gone dark for almost a week. That, in itself, wasn't unusual. The deep desert was known to be a chaotic and violent wasteland with rapidly shifting weather patterns, amongst other palpable dangers. No, the unusual part was the content of a secure transmission from the Titan's command deck. It turns out there'd been a suspicious death on the Great Harvester, and the crew was paralyzed with anger and fear. Unfortunately, anger and fear are bad for production. So I was ordered out of my comfortable existence in Arrakeen to find the Sand Titan and make things right. As the last leg of my fragmented journey neared its completion, I examined Chief Thorne's guild record once more. Chief Thorne was a man of discipline and was well regarded by his crew. By all accounts, Thorne wasn't one to shirk his responsibilities or fail in his duties. No, in fact, Thorne had never even been late for a single shift until that fateful night. My first interviews were with the tool pushers assigned to Thorne's shift.
He just didn't show up.
I knew right away something was wrong, so I went down to check his cabin, but he wasn't there.
We were between two Coriolis fronts at the time, so we were running dark.
That means we were operating mechanical only. All electronic systems have to be shut down, you know, to protect against the heavy electromagnetic interference generated by the storms.
Anyhow, like I said, we were running dark, which means all holocams were offline. We had no quick way of finding them.
Yeah, the Titan's a massive beast.
So, what did you do?
We did it the slow way. Searched everywhere from the top down.
That's the command deck, the mess, the crew deck, the crew lounges, the intake deck, the processing deck, the storage racks, shaft disposal.
We even suited up and checked the flight deck.
No easy feat on the edge of two hard-charging Coriolis fronts.
And what did you find?
Nothing. No one had seen Thorne anywhere.
It was like he vanished in the thin air.
Hours passed as the crew's anxiety grew with each tick of the clock. Then, in the early morning light, shift supervisor Lena Orlov made a gruesome discovery.
I found him. What was left of him, anyway. His body had been pulverized in the separator. I only knew it was him from the clotted tufts of blonde hair mixed into the stew of blood and bone.
Crew Chief Thorne was dead. That was for certain. And the circumstances of his death were anything but clear. But what might have been written off as an accident at first soon began to look more and more suspicious.
This isn't supposed to be possible. The mechanical separator had a failsafe built in, a dead man's switch to prevent this very thing from happening. Someone had to deliberately override that and multiple other safety features to cause this.
At that point, Captain Andahar Noah, the Sand Titan's capable leader, sent his call for help before launching his own investigation. And among the crew, one name quickly rose to the surface. Deckhand Rico Ma. After an anonymous report, Rico had been investigated for skimming unprocessed spice, an offense that led to a heated confrontation with Crew Chief Thorne. Tell me, Tessa, how did you come to be in the crew lounge when Thorne and Rico came to blows?
It was Captain Noah's Oath Day. I was passing through the lounge on my way to pick up the cake.
And what did you see when you got there?
Thorne and Rico going at it. Well, there was a lot of yelling at first, but it got physical quick. I mean, Rico was a big guy, but Thorne knew how to fight and laid a beating on Rico. We separated them before it got too bad, but you can see for yourself. The holocam caught the last part.
You think you can humiliate me like this? I'll be shitting teeth for a month.
Count yourself lucky, thief. In the old days, they would have fed you through the mechanical separator.
I have no bloody idea how that got there. I've never seen that before. The incident had been diffused, for the time being. But the tension between Thorne and Rico was palpable. Was it enough to drive Rico Ma to murder? That's what I was working to find out.
I was shift supervisor in Chief Thorne's next rotation.
And how would you characterize Thorne's state of mind?
Thorne was worried. He didn't report the fight with Rico straight away, which is weird for such a straight arrow.
What happened next?
We don't know all the details, but holocam coverage tracked Rico to Thorne's cabin later the same night. There was some kind of second altercation.
Did Rico have an alibi for the time of Thorne's disappearance?
No, he didn't. He claimed he was in his quarters the whole time, but the storm front had closed in and we were running dark. There was no way to confirm his location with the holocams.
So, with suspicions mounting against the deckhand, Captain Noah ordered Rico Ma to the brig.
And what we found next raised even more questions.
What am I looking at?
That's a mnemonic film wire containing a coded message to Thorne.
I knew exactly what it was, but I wanted to learn what the shift supervisor knew.
Far as we could tell, the code was based on old cipher used by Atreides signal intelligence.
The plot was thickening. Why was Thorne receiving secret messages from the Atreides? And why was that message in Rico's possession? I hadn't decided yet whether Rico was lying or not, but it seemed the crew had made up their minds.
That's in there. Just give us 5 minutes with our good friend Rico. We promise to be nice. You there! Just run now!
Communications specialist Jeb Dolan was tasked with deciphering the secret message, and I tried to impress upon him the importance of doing a quick but thorough job. What started as a murder was rapidly becoming something else, and I had to get to the bottom of it quickly. The Spice Miners Guild had a mandate to remain neutral in the ongoing war of assassins, and had successfully done so. Thus far, or had we?
Join us again next time, as new secrets are revealed, and we dive deeper into the enigmatic death of Crew Chief Jarek Thorne. But until then, stay vigilant and watch the sands, until death on the Titan returns.
Okay, the shadows are starting to grow. It looks like the day is coming to an end. Let's give it a little more time. This is Arrakis after all, and one needs to be mindful. Plus, it's a little too light out to see the some of the items correctly. The flames, the campfires. If the light from the setting sun is hitting it just right, you're blind to the campfire, so best to just wait. We've got a still tent that I think I'm going to repair at the end of the day, and yeah, I already did the maintenance on the two places, just refueled the generators. Everything's at minimal, just for shields and the sub-fief power. That's it. All the machinery and stuff is off. Man, look at that setting sun. Let's drink the water, exit the still tent, and we'll pick that up. See if we can see a little bit of that. Yeah. Wrong way. All right. Yeah, it's still lighter than what I'd like it to be. So let's just wait it out here for a few more minutes. We're basically just hunting the way the Fremen do, preferably at night. The only drawback
This is your master inspirator with the daily motivational. Today we must remember we don't work for recognition, but do work worthy of recognition.
The main drawback of that in this area is having to contend with the mercenaries that pop up in those patrolling ships. Yeah, they're, you know, it's Haga Basin South, Eastern, and Western Vermillius, where I think that's the problem. Let's just look over here, even though we've been here. I'm crazy like that. Just like to make sure. Okay, so we got everything here. And I know I can beat these guys. I just, if I can not be bothered with it, because I'm not collecting any bodies. Maybe the last one I will. Tell him his water is mine. There's a base there. Now that's showing as gray, so hopefully, and he's going out into the wilds. Okay. AI seems to have gotten a little bit better. Nope, there's only one there that we know of. And we're coming for you, buddy. Yeah, I took your home. You're not? No, I'll take the bandage. How are you not giving me this? Alright. I saw somebody up here.
Found them! Where is everybody?
Again, it's not giving me any found thing, which means I've been here before. Alright, let's... I do want to get in the Thopter and just... Yeah, we just did that guy. Alright, let's make sure there's nobody... somebody's... Oh, that's mine. Oh well.
The Combined Hornet Communinet Theater presents an Arakeen Playhouse production of 5 Days at Carthage. Brought to you by the generous patronage of the Padishah Emperor and the tireless support of the Spice Miners Fellowship and Leisure Committee. And now, it's time to dim the lights and return with us to those fateful days before catastrophe came calling. It's part 2 of 5 Days at Carthage.
The Imperial Scenarist Guild has been provided unfettered access to the sealed records and testimonies of those who survived the Carthage incident. The following dramatization represents the official truth, as judged and signed by the Imperial
To the burning sands of Arrakis, a desert planet in a far-flung corner of the known universe. The year is 10-1-94, and the war of assassins between House Atreides and House Harkonnen is well underway. We join our story in the bleak hills of the Simpo Uplands, a barren and windswept place, devoid
Well, that
of
was
any
one of them.
life. Devoid, but for the crew of smugglers carefully negotiating the rat-blasted hellscape.
The locals say these hills are haunted.
What locals? There are no locals. Not anymore.
That half-blind fortune teller in Arson said these hills were wild.
She called them Jinn.
The bigger question is, how the hell a half-blind fortune teller and arson knew to talk about these hills at all? Did we not agree to keep quiet about coming here? Simple with a restricted sector. Sutter kill on sight if they find you.
I didn't say we were coming. I asked if it was haunted.
Eyes on target.
Chino and Max were saying it was, and I don't want any
Half-blind fortune tellers say.
He told us an old grabbing tale about the ship. Angry spirits. Sorry, Tisk. Val said you had people in Simpo.
Contact. Get ready. Around the next bend on my mark. Go!
Hold up! Hold up!
What? What is it?
I didn't know what it was, but I got some on my boots.
I got it in my mouth.
Looks like it could have been a kit box. There's a bit of tail.
Boss, if anyone else is in this sector, that was very loud.
What are we doing here anyway? I'm told this is a restricted sector. The Sardaukar kill on sight.
This one's got a sense of humor. Let's kill her.
Ha! You can try.
Time to move.
We're here for an old family heirloom. A necklace I left in the care of my sister.
Didn't mark you as the sentimental type.
Sentimental got nothing to do with it. What's mine is mine. As long as my toad of a mother didn't find it and trade it for a pinch of spice.
What makes you think it isn't a hardened pile of scrap with the rest of the place?
Maybe it is. That's what we're here to find out.
What is this stuff?
Regular old sand. Heated to 5,500 degrees.
Who did this?
Surprised you don't know. Your Honorable Duke was in the thick of it.
It was before she arrived on Arrakis, and not a story either side wishes to tell.
What story, Val?
Simpo was a Harkonnen village, even after Shaddam took Arrakis from us.
He means the village elders were bought and paid for.
Anyway, it seems the town water system had a crack in it, or a deficiency of some kind. But no matter how many times the village petitioned us for help, they were met with typical Harkonnen indifference. Granted, we had a war of assassins to wage, and there were other priorities. But that didn't sit so well with the younger folk in the town.
Seems that dying of thirst makes you cranky. Go figure.
So let me guess. They went behind your backs to the Atreides.
Yeah, you got a smart one here, Val. Don't screw it up.
Of course. That clever bastard Tufir Hawat immediately saw both the strategic and propagandic value in turning a Harkonnen stronghold. Duke Leto tasked his best men with the job.
You know, I don't think propagandic is a word, big ox.
What did the Harks do?
Harkonnen loyalists within the town began a campaign of sabotage to discredit the Atreides and undermine the sister project.
Typical Harkonnen treachery.
A superficial investigation uncovered the treachery, but the Atreides engineers couldn't prove their innocence and were ultimately arrested.
I'm sure that didn't sit well with the Duke.
The Atreides acted quickly and decisively, deploying a full garrison to free their engineers and install the younger upstart villagers as the new town leadership.
I'm sure that fat slave of a baron loved to hear that.
He did not. But he was spread too thin to do much about it. Even when the new town leadership formalized their fealty to House Atreides.
Good for them. Sorry, though, but your old crew were a band of snakes.
You must never be sorry for observing the truth. But at the same time, snakes are at their most dangerous when cornered.
What happened?
The Baron grew tired of losing ground to the Atreides, and dispatched the biggest snake of all to fix his nephew's programs.
Peter DeVries, the Lord Snake himself.
Upon returning to Arrakis, Peter de Vries's first order of business was to organize the destruction of Simpo, as a warning and message to those who contemplated his loyalty. A massive host of Harkonnen house troops arrived in the dead of night to encompass the town. Outnumbered and surrounded, it was all the Atreides could do to fall back and await reinforcements.
The Harkonnen went on to execute all 27 of the young villagers who collaborated with the Atreides. My sister Sigrid among them.
I did not know that.
Of course you didn't, kid, but I don't hold that against
All right, well, some of
I hold it
them
against every other living and breathing Harkonnen and anyone who serves them.
That still doesn't explain the
I
melted
got
sand.
one,
When the sun rose the next
at
morning,
least.
the Atreides emerged from their
So
bunker
far.
to find the Harkonnens were gone.
All right,
Relief was short-lived,
so
though, when fire began to rain
let's
from
go
the
up
sky.
here.
The Baron kept a stockpile of ancient siege artillery from the old Empire.
And did this?
The Atreides
Go up
force
there.
and most of the town were incinerated in their beds. Just in time for a massive Coriolis storm to come along and blow away anything left behind.
Sorry to interrupt your great tragedy, but I think we're being followed.
We are. The last 2 clicks or so. Keep going, we're almost there.
Almost where?
The rubble pile that used to be my home. This way. Here it is. Not much to look at topside.
I've already been there.
Cover me.
A trap door.
Guess I was born a smuggler. Pull it shut behind you.
Damn. It's all
There's some
scorched and
camps
melted.
there,
I was worried about
but
that.
I've been to
The heat
those.
from the bombardment must have
They're
cooked
already
this place
marked.
like an oven.
So we came all this way for nothing.
Not for nothing.
Yeah, that's that ship I
You're
was
in
just at.
business.
What kind of necklace is that?
Shit. I thought we'd have more time.
What's the plan here, boss?
There's something.
Same as always. Kill them before they kill us.
Yeah, that's
What's
that
waiting
guy.
for us up there, Stisk?
Probably half the scabs in the
That's
Hacker
that
Basin.
guy.
Oof, that's a lot of scabbies.
How are we on ammo? We don't have far to go.
I don't?
Trust me, we'll be back in Carthage before sundown. First round's on me. On 3, you're gonna put a full burst through the hatch.
And then?
We run like hell.
That's not a plan.
3, 2, shoot! Go, go, go!
Multiple contacts! All around us!
Weapons hot! With me!
Reloading!
Reloading! Head for that ruined house!
By the way, boss, Carthage's been dry for months. Beast Rabban has ordered a total prohibition on alcohol.
I know! He's a real bastard!
Then what are we drinking when we get there?
Oh, ye of little faith! On 3, we grenade and move! 3, 2, grenades out! Yeah! Almost there! Where? Box Canyon! Just down this grade!
A box canyon? That doesn't sound good.
Go, go, go! Keep going! All the way to the back!
The end of what? The dead end?
Here!
Where? Oh, shit. The canyon wall is fading.
Damn, I've been there too.
Solito hologram.
That's a big door.
Locked.
Lucky we have the key.
Haha. Your sentimental family heirloom.
It is now.
Yeah, let's...
Inside, quick!
Closing door!
just skirt around.
What now? There's got to be hundreds of them out there.
Trying to get in here.
We ride home in style. Val, get the lights.
Nice. It's a Mark IV medium chum gunship.
Can you fly it?
Does a worm shit in the sand?
Mount up.
You know this is overkill for a bunch of scabs.
The gunship isn't for the scabs. Check the hold.
Shy halud. That's a lot of booze.
Stisk, you crafty devil!
Told you, Val. First round's on me.
Buckle in. Next stop, Carthage.
Alright, it's starting to look like it's time to, do I have that? I think that's a camp. It looks like one.
I've got your back.
It didn't give me jack diddly. All right. This is that place, which we've already been to, took care of. No need to go back to. It's time to find some shelter. And just time to go silent for a bit.
except trams. We have articulated John doors for men and women. Come find us on the Agora Concourse of the Grand Souk in Arakeen. Because at O'Gary's Imports, if you want it, we have it. And if we don't have it, we'll get it.
Thanks, Dad. Until next time, this is your faithful Badland Scout, Sally O'Gary, signing off and reminding you to always check your six. And come back next time for another episode of the Wastelander Chronicles.
Spice blow over there.
failure to submit a report will be frowned upon. It's time, once again, for you, the loyal citizens of House Harkonnen, to speak your truth. It's time for the voice of the people.
Voice of the people.
Camellia writes, how often should one submit a report to the Dune Watch Network? An excellent question, Camellia. The answer can vary for the person and situation. However, I'd like to seize this opportunity to offer up this suggestion. Take the daily challenge. Write a report every day. What have you seen? What haven't you seen? Who do you suspect? And what are they hiding? Where do their allegiances lie? You never know what might lead to an arrest and reward. Remember, you have everything to gain. We have everything to lose if the eyes of House Harkonnen are not sharp. And that brings us to the Baron's most wanted.
Baron's most wanted.
It is official. That scurvy jackal, Zantara, is now the criminal with the longest run as the Baron's #1 most wanted. This is not an achievement for the criminal scum. It is a failure on all of us, on all of you. You are the thousand eyes. Surely this lowlife reaver cannot escape that. Open your eyes. Submit your reports. Remember, as a terrorist cell leader for the savage Fremen cult, Zantara is wanted for a myriad of crimes, including murder, rapine, and the destruction of great house property. But his notoriety reached galactic proportions when Zantara poisoned the spice supply, resulting in the death of millions of loyal Imperial subjects across the known universe. But oh, he saved his master stroke of terror for last. Right here on Arrakis, when he used stolen house atomics to sunder the shield wall and allow those bastard worms of the desert into our basins, our sanctums, to destroy our safety forever. 1 million Solaris from the Empire to end this terrorist reign. Another million from House Harkonnen for his Chris knife. I mean, how can we call ourselves a proud people while he still roams
Sector weather
free?
alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
In more heartwarming news, let's honor the hero of the day.
Hero of the day.
Micah, a boy of only 7 years old, took the extraordinary and heroic effort to submit a report to Dune Watch, all on his own, turning in his parents. Micah's parents allowed their child to listen to the Battle of Corinth. This operatic epic, commissioned by the Atreides, is now banned due to its false historical content, painting the ancient figure of Bashar Abelard Harkonnen in an unfavorable light. Micah's parents have been indefinitely detained for spreading such insidious and disgusting propaganda, especially to a child.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Never is. The boy's future is uncertain, but he is going to enjoy a fantastic reward. That's right, Micah. You are going to enjoy an evening of revelry at tomorrow night's Gladiator Games in the Baron's own private box. Ha ha! What a lucky boy! Micah, we salute you! That concludes this broadcast of the Dune Watch Network. Remember, if you see something, submit a report. If you notice your neighbor has not submitted a report recently, ask yourself, what are they hiding? If you have not submitted a report recently, I ask you, what are you?
Sector weather alert. A large
The
sandstorm.
thousand eyes of the Baron are watching. Stay vigilant, Arrakis.
Dune Watch.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
How is it that the those guys can stay out in the storm, but I can't? That just doesn't seem feasible to me. Well, you're dead. I'll take the Muad'Dib food. I guess I've been here before. I'm at 38 of 41. I don't know why I'm not getting the notice. So I have 3 more to go. That's weird. It doesn't say camp found, which is frustrating. I must have been there because it's lit, but let's just... Oh, he's coming because you killed his boy. Well, I commend you on the spirit, man. That was beautiful. You was like, I'm coming because you killed my boy, and that ain't cool. You're dead, but commendable. I can't believe there's only one camp here. Just turn left and... Oh, right, there's something up here.
The Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength.
Isn't there?
Strength through loyalty. Welcome back, people of Arrakis, to the
Wasn't I just here?
Family Games. The man trap competition continues to unfold with
It seems like I was.
you won't believe. Let's join
No,
our hosts,
I don't think so.
Maxim Dubrov and Vera Kotila for the latest updates.
Thank you and welcome back. I'm Maxim Dubrov, slave master of the labyrinth, and with me is biologist Vera Kotila. Vera, the Grey Lady seems to have some kind of guiding power. She's managed to stay ahead of Ganto and its rock lizards.
Indeed, Maxim. She's moving through the labyrinth with an otherworldly grace. She's so quiet and nimble that she's managed to throw Ganto off her trail entirely.
Look at Ganto.
Well, all we can do is hope that their thing doesn't come in here.
The Fremen and Kanto are now face to face. This will be an intense clash. I don't think the Fremen has a chance against the deadly rock lizards.
Kanto seems confident, but the Fremen is holding his ground with that crease knife of his. He's moving with precision, striking down the lizards one by one.
Look at him go! Despite the odds, the Fremen's skill and determination are unmatched. He's managing to fend off the lizards.
Kanto seems to be losing his nerve. Half of his lizards are down.
I'd never seen that before.
He's backing away.
That's interesting that they're doing it that way now. Interesting, you're getting a kind of mesh frame. Are those teeth? Those are teeth. Oh, okay. All right, Funcom. That's kind of damn cool, if you ask me.
The twins have eliminated him with ease.
This isn't fair. I mean, how underhanded of the twins to attack him when his defenses were occupied.
An unexpected twist indeed, Maxim. With Kanto gone, we're down to 4 contestants. The Grey Lady, the 2 Morani twins, and the Fremen. This is going to be an exciting finale.
Competition. That was great. I can't believe it.
What do you think will happen next, Maxim?
You got it, please.
Doesn't matter. The whole thing's been compromised.
What is that, 40 now?
Cheated. Everybody saw.
Okay, well, folks, the competition
no,
is
38
more intense than
or
ever.
41.
The final showdown between the Grey Lady, the twins
thought it said
Morani,
38
and the Fremen
before.
is just around the corner.
All right,
Stay
who
tuned to
is
see
that
who will
over
emerge
there?
victorious in the man trap.
Keep your ears glued to the Harkonnen network for live updates and all the most intense moments. The competition is heating up, and the final confrontation is near. Here in the
I need some backup.
Okay. We're moving right along. Nice. The day is coming. What is that? Oh, that's one of those things. Okay. So, where are we now? How are we still at 38? Maybe it takes a second or two for the map to update. I don't know, man. That's weird. But basically, we've got 3 more to find. I'm really surprised there are no camps over in there. I'm gonna just check these 2 islands anyway. Can I put my thopter down here? Yep, okay. What are the 2 islands that I'm checking? Turn left. This one. Yeah, there's definitely nothing over. There's the spice over there. Yeah. I'm not interested in messing with that. It is pretty though. And just make sure there's nothing over here. There is that weird glowy thing there, but oh, that's the that's those guys, the dew plants. All right, so I am satisfied that we have gotten this area. Let's get up over here and find a place to settle down. Been here. Okay. I guess that's where we're going. No. This here way. We must have been to that guy. Yep. There are two of them over there. Alright. This here way. Alright, I've been to that guy. I don't see anybody else. No fires. No nothing. So we've got this little rock island over here. I guess this is
the Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty. You are listening to frequency 152.6, the voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Now witness as the dark and tangled truths of House Atreides are revealed by the Convert.
Greetings, Truth Seeker. I am the Convert. Once a high-ranking advisor to the Atreides regime, I have since escaped and now live under the protection of the Bearer. I have now received word from my supervisor within House Harkonnen that my dear ones, my family, that they have all been cruelly executed by the Atreides. This is difficult to speak of, but I must continue. Today's question: what is the role of religion in times of turmoil? When I left House Atreides, I also left behind the false faith of my fathers and the lies of the Quranians and Christian scripture. Naturally, I recognized these things for what they were: tools of control, an opiate for the masses, a way to keep an oppressed people docile and unquestioning. What comfort does religion offer in the face of loss? Does it provide real solace? Or is it merely an illusion, a false promise of meaning, of reunion in some mythical afterlife? Can we trust the idea of paradise? Or is it just another method to keep us subservient? When I think of my murdered family,
alright, we're going to the station
the promises of religion are hollow. The idea of them being in a better place is just a comforting lie. We must face the harsh reality and not be swayed by these deceitful doctrines. Ask yourself, dear listener, what is the true purpose of religion? Is it to guide us, to comfort us, or to bind us in chains of hope and fear? Can we trust in the baseless promises it makes? Or should we seek our own truths, free from the shadows of ancient dogmas? These questions have troubled me deeply.
We're going to spend the day here, guys. I'm going to run upstairs real quick.
Questions to their ultimate conclusion, dear listener, and you may just find your truth.
You've been listening to The Convert, exclusively on the Harkonnen Network. Harkonnen, we are Arrakis.
Remember, every word spoken in truth brings us closer to victory. Let's continue with some inspiring music.
Welcome back, people of Arrakis, to the Harkonnen Family Games. The Man-Trap competition reaches its climax with just 4 contestants remaining. Let's join our hosts, Maxim Dubrov and Vera Kotila, for the latest updates.
Welcome back. I'm Maxim Dubrov and this is Vera Kotila. I guess.
Yes, Maxim, let's do a quick recap of our fallen contestants. We have lost Hollow Tom, Amado Del Sin, Kalen Sheep, and most recently, the little Ishkali slave called Kanto.
Such a waste. Kanto had potential.
But now, let's focus on the final confrontation between the Grey Lady and the twins Morani. The twins are approaching her from two sides, and it looks like she's trapped.
She is completely surrounded. I don't see how she can get out of this one.
Wait, Maxim! She's doing something. Her stance. She's using the voice.
What? The voice? This is impossible.
I remember now. Maxim, that's Sister Elara, the Bene Gesserit defector. The scandal when she was expelled was huge. She's been missing for years.
Elara? The one who challenged the Reverend Mothers? This is incredible!
Exactly! She was known for her mastery of the voice and her truth-sayer abilities. And now she's using those skills to turn the twins Morani against each other.
Look at them! They're attacking each other! She is commanding them to fight to the death!
Of course, Maxim. Sister Elara was a high-ranking Bene Gesserit. That is, until she was expelled for unknown reasons. The Bene Gesserit are very secretive and do not like to broadcast their failures. But she escaped, and they could not hide the extensive manhunt. I suppose she has been in hiding since.
That's very unexpected, Vera. As far as anyone here knew, she was simply the proprietor of a pleasure house. But it seems she has quite the history.
The twins Morani are tearing each other apart. They have no control over their actions under the voice.
Unbelievable! They've killed each other! The Grey Lady stands victorious!
Wow! Sister Elara's story is remarkable. After her expulsion, she vanished from public view, living in the shadows. Now, she's emerged as a formidable contender in the man-trap.
And now we're down to the final two contestants. The Grey Lady, or rather Sister Elara of the Bene Gesserit, and the mysterious Fremen.
This will be the ultimate showdown. Stay tuned, people of Arrakis, for more updates and thrilling commentary from the heart of Gedi Prime. The Man-Trap's final confrontation is about to begin.
Keep your ears glued to the Harkonnen Network for live updates and all the brutal highlights from the Man-Trap. The final battle is here, and you won't want to miss it! The Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty.
I never noticed that before. That's weird.
You are listening to frequency 152.6, the voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Now witness as the dark and tangled truths of House Atreides are revealed by the Convert.
Greetings, Truthseeker. I am the Convert, once an advisor to the Atreides regime, who now lives under the protection of the Baron. Recent events have shown me the true nature of those who claim to rule with ruthless fairness. I am not here to tell you what to think. I only offer questions. I offer you questions to unlock your own truth. I ask, do ideals and official declarations matter? Or are we driven by darker forces? Consider, dear listener, the ideals of the great houses. Each has their own creeds and dogmas, their songs and legends by which they seek to shape their loyal subjects. But do these words and ideals truly matter? Do they in fact guide the actions of those in power? Or are they merely a facade, a mask to hide the true nature of their rule? Do not those raised in an environment of hypocrisy, cruelty, and deceit become inherently corrupt, no matter what lofty ideals they profess? Does not the soil in which we are planted determine the nature of our growth, regardless of the light we are shown? Look at the actions of House Atreides. They preach empathy, yet they, we are told, incarcerate and execute without mercy. They proclaim justice, but, some say, even they manipulate and deceive. Is there a contradiction there? And if so, does it reveal a deeper truth about human nature? I ask you, dear listener, to reflect on the true driving forces behind our actions. Are we, as individuals, truly guided by the ideals we profess? Or are we rather shaped by the actual environment in which we live? I have seen the truth behind the facades. All promises of fairness, of just rewards for loyalty and fidelity are hollow, and the real power lies in fear and control. I found that to be true for House Atreides, but I have found that the corruption of power is universal, and those who claim to hate hypocrisy and false virtue are no more free of it. So it will be clad in different words. They lied to me. The Harkonnen lied. I should have known. My family was not killed by the Atreides. Word has reached me that they yet live, protected by the children of Caladan from the people who betrayed them, agents of the very house I pledged my loyalty to. House Harkonnen, with all its cruelty and deceit, has shown its true face. I see now that the Atreides,
that didn't give me anything, I don't think.
Foster their subjects with a fundamental empathy that Harkonnen will never understand.
Wait a second.
I long
This thing was just saying 38. Now it's saying 37.
justice are not just words, but values. Perhaps diminished by time and harsh circumstances, but still known by the heart. I swear my loyalty anew to House Atreides, for they, despite everything, hold on to a spark of humanity that the Harkonnens have long extinguished. I renounce House Harkonnen and all of its lies. Long live Dark Leto! Long live the Atreides! Long live...
Stay tuned to the Harkonnen Network where loyalty, strength, and victory are celebrated. Strength through loyalty.
Knowledge is indeed power, dear listener. And speaking of knowledge, I feel the urge now to share a candid story from my own life. And perhaps it could be a learning opportunity for any young Harkonnen woman pondering their prospects. You see, once I had an intimate acquaintance with a highly ranked officer. He shall remain unnamed, but let's call him Bersag X. He was quite charming, and our nights were filled with passion and whispers. But he was prone to speaking in his sleep, and therein lay his doom. You see, the words the Bersag spoke in his post-coital slumber were troubling. He spoke in the darkness of the night, of doubts, of questioning the Baron's decisions. I knew then what I had to do. The very next morning I reported his treacherous thoughts. The Baron, in his wisdom, had Bersag X removed from his position and taken to a place where such doubt could be corrected. While I was praised and handsomely rewarded, I took a new lover. This time a brigadier, who turned out to have challenges of his own. But that, my dear, is another story entirely. The lesson here, of course, loyalty above all. Loyalty to the Baron, to the glorious Harkonnen family. Never, ever forget that. Now, let's return to our uplifting music.
I think he just shot a grenade at my vehicle. Son of a bitch. Is there anything here? No. Did it give me anything for this? No. Still at 37 when it had been 38. Crazy. I don't think there's anything over here. I've been there. I've been to those three. Yep. Alright, so I think we want to try over this way to the right. Am I going in the right direction? Yeah. Oh, better put some petrol in here. Looks like it. These guys, do they have anybody up top here? I remember when I came across this on my bike, my sand bike. That was scary. I don't think I ever went all the way over here to this guy. Nothing there. Alright. There's gotta be somebody up over here. There are a few up over here. That's the testing station. I did that. That was a tough fight. I remember that one. I don't think, yeah, I haven't been up to that. Or that house guy up there. Let's see, is there a way up there? Yes, there is.
Welcome back, people of
not
Arrakis,
exactly.
to the thrilling conclusion of the Harkonnen Family Games! The competition has reached its final showdown! Let's join our hosts, Maxim Dubrov and Vera Kotila, for the ultimate battle of the Man Trap!
Thank you and welcome back. Vera, we are about to witness the final confrontation between the Fremen and Sister Lara.
Indeed, Maxim. Both contestants are nearing the innermost chamber of
Guess
the
he was
labyrinth,
harvesting
each
dew.
approaching from different directions.
Sister Alara has reached the chamber first. The massive stone door closes behind her, trapping her inside with one
I
of
was
the
pretty
most
sure I had
fearsome
not been to
creatures
this
in the
place.
Imperium, a
But it's
Lhasa
not
tiger,
giving me a
its
notice.
muscles rippling beneath its striped fur, chains rattling as it moves.
The Lhasa tiger, known for its
I'm
immense
pretty
strength
sure
and
I haven't.
ferocity, is chained in the center of the room, guarding the seal that the victor must press to win.
Well, we can find out what this guy is doing.
On the tiger.
Let's see. No, it gave us something. Now it's saying 38 again. Wonder if it's going to let us keep it.
It's immune to her control. She's trying to keep her distance, but the beast lunges at her with claws extended.
Easy there. Let's just make sure everyone is friends before we close the distance so hastily. I do hope we can be friends. My name is Desmond Mercer, but my friends call me Des. You can call me Des, as I just know we are destined to be firm friends. I just knew it the moment you approached. Good friends can be so important in such a dangerous place. Oh, I do this and that for the Landsraad envoys of House Harata. My inquisitive little peepers are just dandy for sussing out what they need to know. You should ask yourself what it is you want to accomplish on Arrakis, and how a friendship with my house might help that along. In the spirit of friendship, I will let you in on a secret. We heard rumors of an ancient desert botanical testing station here. Curiosity is my vice. I knew you'd come around. I surely did. Here's to mutual benefit. House Harata is known primarily as a visionary pioneer in media technologies, particularly projections and film books. I had a feeling you'd be someone in the know. It's refreshing to meet a soul who properly appreciates the work we do. The cold universe has a knack of forgetting a thing so thoroughly. It's like it never even existed. A skill can vanish in a single generation. A species can fade away into non-entity. The preservation of human knowledge and expertise is the holiest of holies. Our film books revolutionize education and training. A Shigawire imprint carrying a mnemonic pulse, transmitting knowledge directly to the mind. Fascinating stuff. The metallic extrusion of a ground vine, Narvi narvium. Made into reels, it can transmit amazing amounts of data. With its extreme tensile strength, the Sardaukar reduce Shigawire to a simple, if effective, garrote. Well, it is one of the most amazing substances known to humankind, and all they can think to do with it is squeeze necks.
It seems I am alone now. What an incredible ending to this year's games. Sister Elara has emerged victorious, proving her resilience and skill. And as for next year's games, I believe we might already have one contestant lined up, Maxim Dubrov himself. Oh, Maxim.
Thank you for tuning in to the Harkonnen Family Games. This year's Mantrap has been one for the history books. Stay tuned for more updates and future events on the Harkonnen Network. Until next time. The Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty.
Who's that? I got you. Require assistance!
Well, this should say 39. Because I'm sure I have... What the fuck? Now it's down to 37 again. Come the fuck on, man. I don't know what the hell's going on with this
Listening
count.
to frequency
That is just
152.6,
goofy
the
shit.
voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Attention, loyal listeners of the Harkonnen Network. Due to unforeseen events, the program The Convert has been temporarily removed from our schedule. Rest assured, the show will return soon, as dozens of new converts wait eagerly to share their tales of Atreides' treachery and Harkonnen's superiority. Stay tuned for their stories of truth and enlightenment. Thank you for your continued loyalty. Glory to House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis.
That was The Convert, exclusively on the Harkonnen Network. Stay tuned for more compelling content. Strength through loyalty.
What a powerful message from the convert. As my dear friend Lady Maris always says, the path to truth is paved with difficult questions. Learn which ones
I don't
to
know
avoid.
if this is considered a base or... No.
Who's there?
Who said that?
Where is everybody?
Oh, there you are. Okay. Just getting some shade before we bake. Well, this is nothing. Yeah, we're gonna have to rest somewhere. Obviously not here. Really gonna have to repair the old still tent. There might be a little camp over here. Sometimes you got a guy sitting there. Alright, let's put out the still tent.
You're listening to the Harkonnen Network, where strength, loyalty, and dominance reign supreme. We are Arrakis.
Alright, time to wait for the evening so we can get back on Prowl.
Guide and confidant, here to lead you through another glorious day under the might of our beloved Baron. Let's start with some invigorating music.
I mean,
to get
I'm not
our
blind. I just saw it.
blood
It said 38. Now it's... Oh, that's not it. God, this is so frustrating. Alright, well, whatever. We're going to search this whole area over here.
Now let's dive into our first program of the day. The converts, where truths are unveiled and the light of loyalty shines through. Listen closely, for within these words lies the key to understanding the true nature of our enemies.
You are listening to frequency 152.6, the voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Now witness as the dark and tangled truths of House Atreides are revealed by the convert.
Greetings, Truth Seeker. I am the convert. Once a high-ranking advisor to the Atreides regime, I have since escaped and live under the protection of our good Baron. I cannot divulge my name out of fear for my dear ones, still trapped in House Atreides. I am not here to tell you what to think. I only offer you questions. The right questions. Questions that are keys you might use to unlock your own truth. Today's question: what does it take to forsake privilege? Did my position among the Atreides grant me prestige, power, and pleasures unending? Was my future utterly assured? Was the wine of Caladan the sweetest across the known universe? Yes, to all of these, yes. And so, dear listener, I invite you to consider this question. What would one have to witness to give all of that up? To trade those privileges for the never-ending paranoia of being hunted? Follow that question to its ultimate conclusion, dear listener, and you may just find your truth.
Well, it seems like that's cycling through. Let's try another channel.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
What kind of... There was no warning about that. It's just here. Oh, that's because I'm on the edge, so... Damn, look at that. Holy smoke. Please stand up to the onslaught, Fremen Still 10. Might have to wind up going back to base to repair this thing. At least we were facing the right way into the wind. Living on the edge of the map, you get no warning if the storm comes in from your edge. Interesting.
Reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself.
Yeah, this, I don't understand their map, man. This is nuts. There's nothing there, and then you go in there, and it doesn't give you credit. Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't hit these guys.
Huh? Shield on.
Oh, come on. I know I hadn't been over here. It's still saying 37. I'm gonna have to count these things when I get back to base. Because it seems to me they be messing up. Now there's two over here. I don't have either of these guys. I don't have him and I don't have him. I know I haven't been this far out. And it's just frustrating that the map is still saying 37 to 44, but I'm gonna count these things. And if I have it, then we're gonna have to say something to Funcom. All right, here we go. And it's still not telling me I got it. It's showing it now. Really? Okay, there's 3 things here that weren't there before. And I know I didn't come this far. So I don't know what's going on. Can I snipe those guys from here? Damn, that was brutal. That was brutal. Really? It's giving me nothing again? What kind of shit is... It's still saying 37. Yeah, I've been thoroughly over this place, so... I don't think there's anything else here. Unless it's way, way up here. That looks like a crashed ship, for God's sakes. What is that? Yeah, that's a ship that's like embedded into the mountainside. Man, it really got torn up coming in. But there's nothing here. Here's my gas light. Okay, don't want to fall out the sky. We've been through there, so this is it. I mean, I've flown off around this damn thing. So there aren't that many houses. It's only 2. I always thought there should be more than that. That has to be it. Okay, I guess we're going to find a place to hunker down, and hopefully we get the last 7, is it? Yeah. 3 and 4. Hopefully we get the last 7.
There's someone here.
Okay, this has to be it. Come on. What the What the hell, man? Alright then. Lights coming up.
Engaging enemy.
Okay, we just saw it come up, and it better... Okay, 38 or 44. I don't know how we're going to find 6 more here. It does not seem to be cooperating properly. But the sun is coming up, and we've got to find a place to hunker down. Be Khalifa. That seems good enough. How do I... And we're going to wait out the day. Well, that's not a camp.
Someone here. Back up. I need to reload.
I don't know, guys. I'm not, I mean, I know the last time I was here I was on a bike, but I did go over it pretty thoroughly. And I'm just not seeing anything. Sorry about that. Is that a camp? I think so. Yeah, it is, and I've been there. That's the camp I've been to. Pointing right at it. That's one of the intel places I've been to. Quite a few times, actually. Oh, we got something over here. But I've been to that, too. Well, engine parts are starting to fray. And I guess it's probably best to head back to base. And, because I need to count this. I also need to repair the Fremen still tent. Got to see how much extra power I've got. If I can turn that on or not. Might have to turn on another generator. Vehicle really needs, what is that, the engine? Yeah, that bad boy's seen better days. Excuse me, sorry about that. All right, let's try and count these. 1, 2. Well, let's start up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Did I miss something? I had to have. This is just weird. Or is it not showing something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's got to be more over here somehow. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. I keep on coming up with 35. God dang it. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. I'm either not seeing something, it's not showing something. Oh, Lord. Maybe it's got more things in it than it's saying there actually are. There's supposed to be 6 more camps. Alright guys, we're going to end it for today. I guess next week we're going to come back for a night prowl, Eastern Vermillius, attempt 2. Until next time, this is Old Man Alchemist saying stay cool and peace.